morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss with the 50 unit, second part 2. So, what is e-business and e-commerce? So, wherever you go, we are using these words e-business and e-commerce. E-business and e-commerce. What is e-business and what is e-commerce? So, derived from the term e-commerce is the conducting of business on the internet. Electronic business and electronic commerce. We call it as a electronic business and electronic commerce. Electronic business and electronic commerce. See, this derived from the term e-commerce is the conducting of business on the internet. So through internet, via internet or through internet, we are doing the business activities like buying and selling, like buying and selling of product through online. So it is called a e-business, exchanging the goods and product through online or buying and selling the uh, goods through online. It is call it as a e-business. Okay, not only buying and selling, but also serving customers and collaborating with business customers and collaborating with business partners. Customer and collaborating with business partners. So this is called e-business. Now, e-commerce. E-commerce is the buying and selling of goods and service over the internet. Buying and selling the service over the internet. We are and e-commerce means it's completely related to financial transactions. So which is we are buying and selling and goods and services through internet, through online. We are transfer the money or we are transfer the transactions from one place to another. We call it as a e-commerce. Okay. E-business model, business to business, B2B. These are the types of models. E-business, business to business, B2B, business to customer, B2C, consumer to business, B2B, consumer to consumer, C2C, and G governance and e-governance also we are having. Okay, so these conditions are these types of e-business models and business that buy and sell from each other over the internet. So businesses, see that business to business. So business to business means it is completely related to organization to organization. Through in between, so in between business to business, we are doing business activities. It is not related to market. It is not related to customer. It is not related to suppliers. But in this B2B business, so only the companies are exchanging the material from one place to another place, from one place to another. We will call it as a business to business, organization to organization. So this business that buy and sell from each other over the intranet. So we are how to do the business through intranet, through internet. The next step, business to consumer, business to consumer. So business to consumer. Okay, businesses that sell to consumer over the intranet. So buying and selling through internet process. For example, take Amazon. So Amazon, we are order one product in online, that kind of product, particular product to deliver it to the customer. So the how to deliver the customer through internet, we are delivered the from one place to another place of goods. That is called business to customer. Consumer to business. The applies to any consumer that sells a product or services to business over the internet. Applies to any consumer that sells a product or services to business over the internet. Consumer to business and business to consumer. Replace the positions of business strategies. Consumer to business or business to consumer. For example, take sales returns and purchase returns. How do we get sales from the seller and purchase from the purchaser? So this is the difference between consumer to business. Next, consumer to consumer, customer to customer. The apply to the site the primarily offer goods and services to assist consumer interacting with each other over the intranet. B2B. B2B means partners can access all sorts of online data provided by either the buyer or sellers. Either the buyer or seller. Shipping dates, delivery dates, and shipping status. Shipping dates and delivery dates and shipping status. So shipping dates and delivery dates and shipping status. ಒಂದು So B2B means partners can access all sorts of online data provided by either the buyer or sellers. So shipping dates and delivery dates and shipping status. Then how do we do that? Raw material from supplier, raw material from supplier to manufacturer, from manufacturer to distributor, from distributor to retailer. It is a chain. B2B. How do we do that? B2B chain. See once again, raw material, manufacturer, from raw material to manufacturing, making the product, and from manufacturer to distributor, from distributor to retailer, from retailer to customer. So this is the B2B business chart. Next one, see B2C. Examples of B2C and C2B, business to customer and customer to business. Then B2C, e-shops, e-stores or e-tailer. E-shops and e-stores. For example, LLB, this is a app or ERP application app. So we need one product, we want one product. I order into the online. For example, take T-shirt. For example, take Amazon app. For example, I ordered in Amazon one T-shirt. So in that particular app, you are entered the entire address or entire mobile number or entire things are we are entered in applications. After that, it will take a few days. It will take a few hours. After that, we are getting. After that, we received that particular kind of product through internet. So that is the example of B2C, from business to customer. How do we get the C2B? So which is we want to return. So for example, take for example, I purchase one T-shirt through online. So it is damaged. It is damaged. Then how do we get the replace of product? It is now through customer care or through inquiry we are getting replace of product. That is what, from customer to business, they receive the product from customer to business. So that is the C2B. Next one, electronic auctions, online auctions sites. See that seller and buyers, electronic auctions, sellers and buyers, and solicit consecutive and bids from each, and other prices are determined and dynamically. So this is the electronic auction. So electronic, how do we get the electronic auction? Means how do we approach the electronic auction? So it is consecutive bids from each, and other prices are determined. Then forward auctions. So forward action, how do we do the forward action into the organization, into the sites? So on auctions, that sellers uses a selling channel to many buyers, the highest bid wins. Then reverse auction, then auction that buyers use to purchase a product or service, selecting the seller with the lowest bid. So these are the online sites, or these are like online site auctions. So C2C, customer to customer auction sites, eBay, online communication site, Kaza. So these are the site auction sites, eBay, electronic business applications, customer to customer. So customer to customer means, for example, take OLX app. From customer to customer, we are purchasing and selling in through OLX. So that is the customer service. So not involved business, or not involved customer, not involved organizations. So involved only one, from one place, another place customer, from particular place customer. They are doing the business activities through online. For example, take OLX app. Okay, that is the best example for C2C. How do companies use e-commerce? How do companies use e-commerce? So e-commerce improves market certificates efficiency in a variety of ways. As this figure shows, the customers benefit from the two first two disintermediations, and increased price information. Business benefits from increasing their knowledge of price elasticity. So how do we companies use e-commerce, electronic commerce? Electronic commerce improve the market efficiencies, market competitors, including market efficiencies, market goals and market structures, and everything are involved in this e-commerce. The variety of ways, the variety of through advertisement, through pamphlets, and through mails, or through mobiles or messages or anything. This figure shows the customer benefit from the first two disintermediations, and increase the price information. Business benefits from increasing their knowledge of price elasticity. So these market efficiencies, disintermediations, and disintermediations are take out the middleman. Take out the middleman means agents or brokers. We are calling some other places. Take out the middleman. Okay. For example, take Amazon. Amazon is the disintermediation stage. So the Amazon companies has to take in to the company, and after that the Amazon company delivered to the customer through Amazon app, through online app. You are getting some products. Okay, that is disintermediation. And increased information on price and terms, knowledge of price elasticity. And the lasting knowledge of price elasticity means measures the amount that demand rises or falls with the price changes. This one, the more accurate information obtained directly from customer. This is what, how do we companies get e-commerce. In economic factors that disfavor of e-commerce, channel conflicts that occur when a manufacturer compete with its traditional retail outlet by selling directly to the customer. Selling directly to the customer. Logistics expenses increase when a manufacturer must process thousands of small quantities order rather than a few larger quantities. These kind of economic factors that disfavor of e-commerce. This is a limitations of e-commerce. Customer service expenses increase when a manufacturer must begin dealing directly with the customer rather than relying on retailers and direct relationship with the customers. Economic factors. These are the economic factors of e-commerce. E-commerce. Okay. Then strategies for e-business. Strategies for e-business. Marketing and sales. Marketing and sales. See that how do we get the profit? Yeah, tell me. How do we get the profit? Then how do we introduce the product in the market? Because of we are having different kind of market channels or uh, market channels and everything like FM radios and TV and mobile advertisement and YouTube advertisement, whatever. So many advertisements are we are having in this business. A series of online marketing and sales strategies exist, and new innovations in sales and marketing arrive every day. Every day, online ads pop up and pop up under ads, mass customization, personalization. For example, take Amazon.com. For example, take Flipkart.com. For example, take YouTube. So many advertisement channels are strategies of for e-business marketing sales. Some examples are include. See that Amazon.com personalization to create a unique portal for each of its customer. Online ads pop up and pop under ads and way to SMS, Facebook, Amazon, Flipkart, and everything is there. Next one. Yes, organization strategies. This is important for you. To be successful in a business, organization must to master the art of electronic relationship. Electronic bonding is most important. Why electronic bonding is important? The customer has is depend upon product. The product has depend upon customer satisfaction. When the customer needs and wants, we are satisfied. After that, our product will be growth in the market. That is the most important. That is the most important. The successful in e-business organization must master the art of electronic relationship. Right. Traditional means of customer acquisition, such as advertising. This is the backbone of company. So without advertisement, we cannot do anything in the market. You know that promotions and PRs are just as important with a website. Remember, dear students, this is important curriculum activities in the organizational strategy. E-business strategies. This is e-business strategies. E-procurement B2B. E-business strategy. How do we get the e-business strategy in the market? Now, observe the point. E-procurement B2B purchase and sale of supplies over the internet. So now only we are talking. This is not a direct marketing. This is indirect marketing wherever you go. So indirect marketing in the sense the through internet we are buying and selling of products. Okay, done. Next one, link organizations directly to pre-approved suppliers and catalogs and process the entire purchasing transactions online. That is called e-commerce. E-commerce are involved and including e-business. So customer service is most important for every businessman. Without customer satisfaction, we cannot do anything. We cannot get the growth of economy in the business. Right? Okay. Some e-business strategies allow customers to help themselves. CS is further improved by the company's adoption of email, authorized web access, and and uh, specials for e-customers. This is what e-business. E-business metrics, web traffic is one metric. Better measure for e-business is how much revenue has been generated by web traffic. Number of new customers, yes, number of new customers or number of reduction of CS calls because of the web traffic. Web traffic means web metrics means hawkers. Some people are hawking my account. Some people are saying sometimes, yeah, my account is hacking. What hacking means? Hacking means what about hacking? Uh, Scam, yes, we get a scam through e-business, online transactions or e-business. So that is what's hawking. We call it as a hawking. Web traffic is one of a metric. Okay, so this one is over, and next one, techniques. Cookies. A small file left on a consumer's hard drive allows the website to record the coming and going of customers, usually without their consent. Without their consent. This is what cookies means. The website trackers. Okay, techniques. Next, click through. Track the number of users who visit a site and click on an ad. Who visit a site and click on a ad. And banner ads advertise the product or services of another dot com of business. Business. Then next one is added value, but at what cost to consumers? Added value, but at what cost to consumer? The internet has created a virtual market with a high number of buyers and sellers. This this is good because of one product choose a n number of customers. Okay, so the true internet has created a virtual market with a high number of buyers and sellers. It also has made the collection of users and information extremely easy with the wide gaps in the area of transactions and regulation. This can be bad. So because of which is we are purchased through online, then we will pay the compulsory amount of product through online. That is what e-commerce, and that is the different business and e-commerce. The next one, consumer protection is important. Consumer protection also important, right? E-business organization must consider how to protect its customers from security threats in an online environment. In an online environment, of most concern is the protection of consumer financial data online. That is what the true money transactions or everything. Okay, next one, the techniques for securing online transactions include encryption, scrambles of information and requires a key or PW to decrypt. Encryption and decryption is important nowadays. Without encryption and without decryption, you could not open the file, you could not open the transactions, records, or anything. Okay, secure socket layer (SSL). We call it as a SSL, secure socket layer. Create a private connection between client, server, and encrypts information and transmit over the internet. Yes, next one, secure electronic transactions setup. Much like of the SSL, but add the customer authentications. Add the customer authentications. So the next to proper channel is security privacy of consumer information is not important. The customer issues with e-commerce, yes. Customer issues with e-commerce. Distance has been shortened. Shoppers and merchants come together from anywhere in the world now. Anywhere in the world now. Indirect content between merchant and consumer. Indirect content with between merchant and consumer. So easy, inexpensive collection of data. E-stores can use this information to improve the effectiveness of business process and sell or share of consumer information. So this is the important of consumer issues. We are getting some places are more problems in the market. E-business. Why are security privacy is so important? Why are in the e-business? Why are security and privacy so important? Trust. Consumer trust is a crucial in order for web-based businesses to survive. Web-based businesses to survive. It is hard to establish trust when They do not know how their PI is going to be used after the transaction. When they receive unsolicited communication from related business and partners, they don't know how long their PI will be kept and where the process in the organization. Where the process in the organization. Yes, dear friends, please note down the questions. It is important for you. Okay. Now note down these questions. Very important. Accessing internet information. Four common tools for accessing internet information include intranet, extranet, portal, and kiosk. So these are the information of internet information: intranet, extranet, portal, and kiosk. Intranets is an internalized portion of the internet protected from outside access that allows an organization to provide access to information and application software only to its employees. Intranets. Remember, intranets is an internalized portion of the internalized portion of the internet protected from outside access that allows an organization to provide access to information and application software. Intranet means it's a software and application, sorry, organization to provide access to information and application software. Then host all kinds of company related information such as benefits, schedules, strategic directions, and employee directions. For example, take www.google.com, www.microsoft.com, www.infosys.com, like that. Intranets. An intranets is not necessarily open to the external internet and enable organization to make internal resources available using familiar internet resources such as web browser, new news readers, and emails. Web browsers and news readers and emails. So called intranets. Okay, next, intranets and ROI. by avoiding cost associated with print material organization experience a greater ROI with electronic publishing. By avoiding cost associated with print material organization experience a greater ROI with electronic publishing. So impact of ROI increased access to organizational information. Okay. Examples of intranet Infosys system in business: Windows, SharePoint, service, web-based, WebEx, Web Office. For example, take Zoom application. For example, take WebEx. For example, take Google Video, webinar. These are the intranets are students. Okay. Extranet is on intranet that is available to strategic partners such as extranet who are who are sitting in front of the computer, who are using the application. It's called the extranet. Okay, right. Next, customers, suppliers and distributors and etc. Customers, suppliers and distributors and etc. These are the extranet things, and provide secure access to those groups of people, customer and suppliers, that provides a level of SCM, supply chain management, without incurring the responsibility of managing partner IT resources. More ways to access intranet. More ways to access intranet resources. Intranet resources. Portals. The very generic term for what is an essence. What is an essence? A technology that provides access to information. Provide access to information. And portal is a website that offers a broad array of resources, services such as email, discussion group, search engines, and etc. For example, take more ways to access internet: Yahoo, Netscape, Microsoft, America Online. So these are the portals, and these are the examples. Kiosk. Kiosk is a publicly accessible computer system that has been set up to all interactive information browsing. For example, like kiosk means getting without manpower, we get in through machinery, we are getting information. For example, take ATMs or like that. The computer's operating system has been hidden from view. Program runs in full screen mode that provides a few simple tools for navigations. Providing intranet information. Providing intranet information. Three common forms of internet service providers, that is include internet service provider ISP, internet service provider ISP, online service provider OSP, application service providers ASP. These are the providing internet information. Once again, in internet service providers, online service providers, and application service providers. These are the internet information services. Next one, ISPs. ISPs provides the individual and other companies with access to the internet along with other services. ISP provides individual and other companies with access to the internet along with other services. And local ISPs begin the early 90s would lease line space. ISP means Internet Service Protocol. So this some individual and other companies with access to the internet along with the other services. WIS, World Internet Service Provider, wireless internet service provider, allows the subscribers to connect to a server at designated hotspot or access points and using a wireless connection. For example, like Wi-Fi and hotspot. Example of this provider: T-Mobile. OSPs and ASPs. Online service provider. OSPs means online service provider. Uses their own browser to allow users access to the internet. Online service provider uses their own browsers to allow users access to the internet. AOL is a good example for an OSP. AOL is a good example for an OSP. Early 2000s MSN's Butterfly was another example of ASPs, and ASPs application service providers. Application Service providers offer organization with access over the internet system and related services that would have otherwise have to located on personal and organizational computers. These application service providers have to located on personal organizational computers. ASP is essentially the outsourcing of part of company's business logic. So, thank you very much, students. Thank you very much on the e-learning. This is also one of the part in e-system. Uh, okay, these are the important points, dear friends. E-business and e-commerce, e-business and the e-commerce. So these are the definitions and e-business models, business to business and the business to consumer and the consumer to business. These are the types, consumer to consumer and e-governance and the e-governance also e-government, e-governance and e-governance electronic means that we have different models of e-business. And, so in this B2B, B2B means organization to organizations involved shipping dates and delivery dates and shipping schedule. How do we do that B2B business from company to customer, from company to customer, raw material supplier, manufacturer and distributor and retailer. C2C. So auction sites, e-basic customer to customers. Customer to customer are doing the business activities, are buying or selling the organization, buying and selling through online. In this session, uh, doing the business activities from customer to customer. And just example of Alex. Okay. Yes. Strategies for e-business marketing and sales strategies for e-business marketing and sales. These a series of online marketing and sales strategies are important. This everybody do marketing after manufacturing of product. That is compulsory through marketing channels, through online ads, or through emails, or through through mobile ads and everything, and mass customization, personalization through Amazon. So many e-commerce e-business apps is there in the market available. These are the questions are important. To write down all of you once again. Yes, organization strategies to be successful in an e-business organization must master the art of electronic relationship is the most important. Why? Because through online business, entire the world doing the online business. At that time, we compulsory believe organization compulsory believe must electronic relationship. The traditional means of customer acquisition such as advertising, promotions, and PR are just as important with a website. Now the point is e-business strategies. This is the e-procurement business to business or links of organization customer service is important for when the customer when fulfill the customer needs and wants. After that, when the customer is satisfied, then our business online transactions or business are doing both in the market. E-business matrix. The topic is one of the metric offers and threats we are getting students it's and how these online transactions on business metrics and reduction of sales calls because of the web traffic is congested sometimes. This is the metrics and techniques, the cookies, we know that online cookies and click-throughs and banners, ads and everything. Encryption, decryption is most important. And secure electronic transaction also important. And this is the topic, today topic. This is the today topic and thank you very much. If any doubt, please ask me students and friends also. Any doubts, please ping my number. Thank you very much. Okay.